Spelunker Party, Square Enix, Cozy Games, about saving data. And welcome to Green&Blue Walkthrough's gameplay video of Spelunker Party. They're trying or playing something a little bit different for the channel. A little bit, not really, but it's gonna be interesting nevertheless. As always, isn't it? But this Spelunker Party, it is published by Square Enix. They sent me, basically the part of the press email, they asked if I were like a key for the game, and I said, sure, why not? Because apparently this game is like, apparently this game is like, Spelunky, of course, and also new Super Mario Bros. Wii. So, Wii U, I mean. So, I knew I was gonna get that wrong. My brain's just been out of it the last who knows how long. But anyway, so yeah, it sounded interesting. It's been for co-op. And yeah, it's a mix between New Super Mario Brothers and Spelunky. This will be interesting. I played all but the new Super Smash Brothers. I'm sorry, that's Freudian slippage game is like that right now. But no, I mean new Super Mario Bros. I played the first one on DS. I played the one on the Wii, but I did not play the one for the Wii U, which was Lunch Style. I didn't play it because I just wasn't interested in it. Because they kind of been overdoing this with the Mario games, and I used to play all of them. I played all of them until recently, the last 3 years, where they just gone crazy. By the way, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, before, you got a new Mario game in the Pacific Series once every 4 years or so. So yeah. Okay, press any button. It's not A, or start, or B. Enter. But yeah, this game is weird. Like, when I first booted it up, A is like the story, and B, it wasn't picking up a controller like it isn't now. So it doesn't pick up a controller 100% of the time, and you can't use, you can use keyboard. However, you can use WASD. I'm confused. Is the thing I'm using. And also, you can't tell it to switch controllers, which shouldn't be an issue if the game automatically switches, but it is an issue because the game is not automatically switching. Okay, backspace is escape. But yeah, as you can say, pressing D-pad sticks, and face buttons doesn't do anything. So let's back out and try this again. No mouse support either, by the way. It just seems really odd. I mean, it's made by it's published by Square Enix, but I think Square Enix is doing something different recently. Basically, they're publishing for random indie games now. That's the developer. And now my controller's not working. And I'm not quite sure why this is happening. And again, like I said, you can't. This was I tested it. Like I tested it yesterday to see if it was working with the controller, but it's not working now. Keep restarting, see what happens. Man, this kind of sucks. I really was, I was getting excited for the game. I did look into it, of course, just to get completely blind. But yeah, gonna turn off the controller, turn it back on, see what happens. Because it's not the controller having issues, because this controller always works. Yeah, it's not picking up a controller, even though it should. It's weird. I guess example. What is a good example? We're gonna go. Also, I'm testing out my new abilities, the new update of the division. Apply my new abilities with it. Cause I could do this before with Duke's Store. I don't want to do it with I didn't want to do it with new ship either. Maybe I should went for the crosscode beta. Oh well. There we go. When you want to work, there we go.
Oh
Issues. And controller. Which probably the mini flash adapter, which allows me to play with a Wii Pro controller. That see is working. That's actually on top of my computer, which is no more than 3-4 feet away. No, 3 feet away from me, and it's on top of the mass computer, right to my right and back. But as you can see, it's working fine. Oh yeah, gaming lagging. You know that? Yeah, I mean, I don't get why. I guess it's the game, but I did look at the Steam page. No one's having issues with anything. Maybe just on my end, it just doesn't think my computer very well. Also, this game thinks I'm playing with a Steam controller. I mean, I don't know what's wrong. I didn't know what's wrong to begin with, but it was working. I mean, if it was wrong, I mean, if it wasn't, if it didn't work that one time, then I'd be fine. Then I know it just doesn't. This game isn't on a computer, but it's weird. I'm supposed to play with keyboard. Is a possibility, of course. Ignore that. Go for my library. Ignore this. Looking at mods. Do a video on. Finally look at YouTube. All the things I need to do. Eventually, we enroll this Spelunker Party. You go to your store page. What people have to say. You need to get reviews. I thought so. Okay, well, let's go to some discussions then. Yeah, I mean, I was complaining. So it's odd that I'm having issues. Very odd. I mean, I'm using a Wii Pro controller, which no one uses. Everyone either uses Xbox 60 controller that's wired, or with adapter, Xbox One controller wired, or with adapter, or a PS4 controller. But those are rare. Those are just as rare as. Okay, so I guess let's try playing with keyboard, even though there's no controls for it. Yeah, this is weird. It's just so weird. I mean, like, yeah, it's like meant for a Steam controller. Oh yeah, that's just the console Steam. Okay. It's not picking up my mouse. This is weird. This should definitely pick up my mouse. It definitely should. Okay, that was weird. Well, let's just go in the game and see what happens. To the cave. Okay, like Super Mario Brothers 1-1 first game. I don't know if this game is. I don't know if this game is procedurally gendered or not, like Spelunky is. Well, we should find out. Here we go. Explore. Of course, there's co-op. Now, the question is, can I pick up my controllers here? Okay. Oh, we should probably look at the item box first. there. Something there. And also, these are weird controls too. Having to reach all the way to backspace and use enter instead of using WASD Z8 or ZNX. Here you change get your square item, do this. Okay, so then we found in there. Okay, the controller doesn't work yet? No. Yeah, I think the controller should work, it's not the issue. Let's play together, so what happens? Offline, this game does a split screen and no co-op. You fire on off. Okay, so one is linked to player one, just like the modded version of Regular Clips, where you basically, with the mods, you can have split screen co-op, but basically everything's up for your one. So confirm my controller. I'm pressing all the buttons. I don't know if you can hear it, the mic and everything, but I'm pressing all the buttons. Is home? No, it's not that. I know the controller is plugged in. Okay, not very interesting. It's basically just, it's stopping Jabba Co-op, just press the controller. Alright, let's see what happens when you use keyboard and mouse without knowing controls, because this game's not meant for you to really play with keyboard and mouse. Or keyboard and mouse, or just keyboard. However you can. Oh wow. Collision area 1-1. Okay, something's coming. Okay, you can't just fall. Enter his jump. Going down. Okay, that put him back. Wait, this is really weird controls. Okay, how do I drop the bomb? Backspace? Controller is vibrating, so it doesn't understand this controller attached. Spacebar does that. C, C, A, B. Oh, you can use WASD. R, F, T, G, B, X, C, X, or CX. One of those wasn't X. That one I said right now is X. Okay. Oh, these are taunts. I know, but I don't know the pun for it. Okay, that's the number keys. No, they don't work. And yes, it is on. Try the buttons. Buttons work because that's fine. That's my recording button. Okay. Don't twirl at all. Note that. I guess let's give up. Because without controller, you can't really do anything. Okay. Well, that wasn't very fair. That wasn't very fair at all. For one, that's only the controls. Not even for keyboard, or not even for controller. For two, controller doesn't work. It's not a fault on my end. Cause it did work randomly. The second time I boot up the game, it did work randomly. It was working just fine. It's just not working now. And I tried restarting, coming back in, it wasn't working. So how long are we recording this for? 15 minutes. So I'm just going to end the video here. I don't think this is a review or anything. I'm not one of those YouTubers that rant and say, "Oh, the game is terrible because I'm going to get to work," or one of those Steam people. No, I mean obviously people got the game to work because there's positive reviews. If the game was like this for everyone, then there'll be tons of negative reviews. But it's like that for me. I'm not quite sure why, because the thing about the mini flash adapter for the Wii U Pro Controller is the fact that it disguises the Wii U Pro Controller as two things. Because the Wii U Pro Controller has nothing to do with PC at all. Either disguises as a standard PC controller. I think that's input. However, it can also disguise it as a Xbox 360 controller, which leads to some shenanigans or oddities, but that it's XPut. And basically every game would think 100% it's an Xbox controller, which leads to some oddities like for example, the Wii U Pro, like for example, Microsoft reversed the face buttons from Nintendo for some reason, probably because they don't get copper in or something. But basically, X on a Wii U Pro Controller is the up face button, whereas Y is the left face button. So some games, like for example, you're playing a shooter and you're used to reloading with the left button, X, and you're used to switching with Y. Well, sometimes games don't, or the adapter or games just don't recognize you're using a Wii Pro Controller, but they do recognize the buttons. So what is up top is to the left. I believe it does it with Ruby clubs. And there's other games which actually use the correct face button. It's not the correct face button in terms of the letter, but in terms of the placement. So you're used to pressing the top face button to switch weapons. You switch weapons. Whereas the other way where it gets confused, you have to press Y, which is the left. So yeah, again, it could be a controller. This game might have just been made for the Steam controller. We should have set up right now. Or I don't know where. Do you even know where it's at? That is a good question. And also, do I feel well enough to go find it? I probably should. I probably should indeed. Let me go find it real quick. But yeah, I mean the game looks really nice and it's a good concept, but if the keyboard controls don't work, the basically backup keyboard controls or co-op controls don't work because there's no bomb throwing button and there's no tutorial to explain it or even key binding, that's very bad. And if the game doesn't recognize a standard Xbox 360 controller or anything using that type of input, that's also very bad. However, what's worse is the fact that it does recognize it sometimes and other times it doesn't. Like, I believe at the start of this video I did press A to go through a menu and it did work. Okay, I found it. Excuse me. Let me get the control box out of my pocket, because that would be silly to smash it. This is gonna be interesting. And put the controller down on the footrest of my armchair. I am not that close, so I'm gonna sit up and lean over with my ribs over to the left arm of the armchair, and then see if I got plugged in the Steam controller. If the battery's corroded, they shouldn't have, because it's only been so long. Corroded? I don't see it. Alright. I've been having issues with that. Like I lost almost all my Wiimotes to battery corrosion. Even the new one which I got with the Wii U, that went too. And I'm not quite sure why. I never really got battery corrosion like that before, so yeah. Oh, right, that could just be attributed to luck and my luck turned. Yeah, so even me being extremely lucky, I can have my luck turn. That is a thing. Also, maybe wondering why I'm doing this instead of, you know, cutting. I honestly can't tell you. I'm probably doing it for the simple fact that, now where's the control box? Put it somewhere. Found it. Not control box, but the thing. And I'm just gonna use the thing. Come on. There we go. Okay. Got the little handy dandy adapter. So yeah, based on how the UI, based on the screens which we see, I'm really dizzy. Really dizzy. And very gooey. Alright, so the controller, you're up. Is the Steam controller working? Where's my mouse? That's to install. Oh, you do that. I don't know why it's installing. I've been using my Steam controller a long time. Okay, now, oh, it's not installed yet. It's just, that thing went away. Yeah, I mean, this isn't in order, by the way. I understand, like, it has shooters, then vehicle games, and anything with a face like Ruby's or anything like that goes there. Then these are, and then these are vehicle-based MMOs. these are all strategy, and these are a mix of these, pretty much. And that's a basically muscle Gundam, which is MMO, vehicle shooter, or vehicle-based. And I put those two together because they go together. Yeah, are we done? Not done yet. And then you got Map, which is a mech game, arena mech game, close enough. Strategy. Strategy-ish? Not really. I just had a better place to put it. I guess I could put it down here. It is a simulator of sorts. But I definitely need to reorganize this. I'm planning on getting something called Fences from StoreDock, which basically allows me to put everything into basically everything into like a weird folder and put it and basically do it. Okay, the rest of it that was really use. It is working. Okay. Ah, it works. All right. It's made for the Steam controller, so why would I expect anything different? Oh, let's try this again. I haven't used the Steam controller in a long time. I kind of meant to do a follow-up, but I pretty much got it already. Okay, controls work, or you up screen. All right, so left stick works, A works. That's B, Y, X. Trigger. Shoulders. I can zoom with the touchpad. D-pad. D-pad is moving. All right, let's go. I don't get that. That's just silly. You should be able to fall and grab the letter and grab the vine like, you know, most games. Now let's hold A. There you go. Okay, that's the thing to talk me about. It doesn't look very hurting. Oh, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, scrolling's nice. Trigger? I can turn my minimap. Well, both. I have 4 bombs. Can I just step over it? Nope. Nope. I got bombs, but I don't know how to use them. Oh, I saw it on the wall. It's just really hard to see on the wall. Okay, so X, B, and push down on a stick. Or, oh, there we go. That's it. That's it. That makes sense. Don't fail the jump because you insta die when you do that. Okay, I gotta push back wherever that is, which I'm not quite sure. Game? I'm not quite sure I should tell you this, but I was on the ladder, game. I was kind of on the ladder. You should see my face. It's just utter. It's just utter. Befuzzlement. It's just basically utter befuzzlement. It's just I just can't. I just can't. At that. Like I was on the ladder and I died. I couldn't fall down and grab the ladder. I die. Or she dies. I don't die at all. Okay, there's stuff in the background. It's hard to see because it looks like the rest of the terrain. I pressed A? There's also a checkpoint. Basically, watch your falls. Well, it's a bit silly how the jumping works in this game and how unforgiving it is. Oh, your lights are in the top left. It's your person. Can you just go back to grab it? My jumping is completely unforgiving. You're not playing Mario at all, and you're not playing someone who should be able to. And also, she's it's also like playing a soccer player. As much as I love soccer, but still, the trope of soccer players. Oh, did we win? Oh no, we didn't win yet. Jump. I literally was pressing X as, you know, I walked as, you know, I was above it. I thought I'm really weird. Not here, like, alright, key. But yeah, I mean, like, the jumping should be a lot more forgiving, because it's just silly that I instant die just because I'm just over open air. When I could easily, you know, jump, fall and jump, fall and grab the game. I'm not quite sure I should be telling you this, but I was kind of, you know, out of the blast radius. Even when you said I was out of the blast radius, so I don't quite sure what you're talking about. Oh, we need blue key too. That's something over there. Let's get it. And the fact that she couldn't, you know, land after jumping less than 2 feet is a bit weird too. Oh, we did get a key. Okay, key stays with you between lives. That's good now. Okay, danger. What else is new? Sure, you can see the boulder. Yeah, boulder. Run. Jump. Jump. Which way? What? No game. No game. I was clear. I was on the other side. Game. Yeah, I mean, like those are very weird. You can easily see them in the different terrain, and I was on top of the terrain. Watch this. Yeah, I was in the same spot as when I fought last time. So I'm not quite sure what's that's about. How can I go? Yeah, see, that's the icon for Steam Controller, or I don't know what they call it, but basically this. Oh, sorry.